Hey guys, welcome to an exciting new video that all nature lovers are going to want to be a part of. You won't believe it. Look what I've seen here. Today I'm exploring the Dlinza Forest in the small town of Ishawi. I'm going to be showing you guys as much as possible. So join me as I search the forest for interesting animals and bird life. Let's go. So I've just entered now through the visitor center, and the first thing you notice is how alive the forest is. There are birds calling everywhere, insects are buzzing, and the trees here, they're so tall. I'm going to be keeping my eye open for one species in particular, and it's not a bird. It's probably the most difficult to see though. It's the Umlalazi Dwarf Chameleon. And those of you who know anything about chameleons know just how difficult it'll be to find one. So I don't know if you guys can hear that, but in the distance there's a male Narina Trogan calling, and that'll really be a special bird to see. It seems like it's quite a far distance away, so I don't think I'll get to see it now. Maybe after I've been up the canopy lookout I'll give it more of an effort to see, but it's really a stunning bird. You'll struggle to see a more beautiful forest bird here in southern Africa. Definitely gonna give it a proper look on the way back. There, it's calling again. It's quite distant, so I don't think you guys are gonna be able to hear it. It's a low-pitched coo sound. But wow, that's a beautiful bird. And the thing about Dlinza is that it offers a really unique experience. Because of the aerial boardwalk they've got here, you're able to view many different layers of the forest. The forest floor, the understory layer, and then the metal structure that's just at the end of this walkway allows you to get a view from within the forest canopy, which is really unique. That's where we're headed now. I can't wait to show you guys that view. And I've just seen this crazy looking caterpillar. I have no idea what species he is. He almost looks like a rock star, the way he's got those long hairs coming off of his back. So I've arrived here at the canopy lookout. Have a look at this. Here's the structure. It's really high up. It's just so much going on here. I'm sure you guys can hear the birds. So there's the canopy behind me, and luckily I just had a crowned eagle fly past. It was really high up, so I didn't get the best footage of it. Such a crazy view. It's really a completely different feeling to be up here above where the birds are feeding. purple crested sirocco. Still no sign of a chameleon yet. Hopefully I'll get to see one before I go. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. So I was really lucky. I had trumpeter hornbills and purple crested siroccos coming quite close to me. Luckily they posed out in the open as well. They must be used to the people that come here to this lookout point. Yeah, amazing spot to do some good birding. So I've seen some good birds while I've been up here, but it's just getting a bit too hot now. I'm gonna head back along the aerial boardwalk, back along the way that I came here, and down to the forest floor. I'm sure on the forest floor we'll get to see some other interesting species. There's usually a lot going on down there. So I managed to spot the Trogan that was calling earlier, and I've got my camera on it at the moment. It's a whole lot closer than I had realized. They've got a way of sounding much further away than they actually are. This guy's got his back towards us, so it's not the best view, but you can see half of his crimson red chest. Not far from the male Trogan, a female was also present. Here one can see the distinct differences in appearance between the two. The female displays a pink forehead and breast, where these features are green on the male bird. The female then turned its back towards me and blended right into its environment. I don't think I would have noticed this bird if it hadn't been initially facing my direction. So I'm down here on the forest floor, and what I'm looking for here is spotted ground thrush. I'm scanning each area I come across with open leaf litter, because that's what they love to do. They love to hang out in that open leaf litter and forage for food. Wow, listen to that. Purple crested sirocco. The canopy is so dense. And the dappled lighting is beautiful. From the forest floor I was able to get views of this eastern bronze-naped pigeon, which was very high up in the canopy. This is probably the most sought after species by bird watchers that visit the forest. After a very long walk around, I eventually got to see this pair of spotted ground thrush. They were up to their usual antics, foraging through the leaf litter, but stopping every now and then to have a good look at me. They were hanging out below their nest, which I only noticed after about 40 minutes of chasing around trying my best to film them. So after my encounter with the spotted ground thrush, I've been heading back to the visitor center at the entrance to the forest, and I was slowly scanning all of the bushes that I passed just to make sure I'm not missing out on anything special. And you won't believe it, look what I've seen here. This is the Umlalazi Dwarf Chameleon. This is what I've been hoping to see. What makes these guys so special is that they only occur in 3 small forests here in the area which surrounds the town of Ishawe. So unfortunately these forests, they aren't attached anymore. They're disconnected, so these guys can't move freely between these forests. They've got quite dull colors, unlike some of the other bigger chameleons, and that's because of his environment, his natural habitat. Here underneath the forest canopy on the forest floor, there isn't much light coming through here, and those dull colors really help him blend in, especially on bushes that have dappled lighting. Look at all the dappled lighting coming through here. and I decided that I'd just keep the camera on him for a little bit longer, and was able to see it catch a little ant that was on a leaf here in front of him. Something else to watch, eh? Something really special. Just off of the walking trail, there's a sunbird nest. Doesn't look like it's being used anymore. I'm guessing it's an olive sunbird. I've seen a few flying around here, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm guessing olive sunbird. When I eventually made my way back to the start of the boardwalk, there was this eastern Natal green snake relaxing in the vegetation by the visitor center. Across from the parking lot in the visitor center, that's it. That's it back there. There's this bird hide, which is really well kept. The lady that runs the visitor center and is also a bird guide here sort of fuels this place with bird seed, and the small birds, the seed eaters, come and feed on them. Usually when I come in here, the first thing I do is make sure that there are no snakes curled up in any of the corners. And then this is the view. It's on the edge of the forest, so it's in quite a good location. So there are no birds here at the moment, but just like any bird hide, patience is key. I'm expecting a few birds to come and feed on the bird seed that's been set out here. There's quite a bit that's been going on here at the bird hide. I was really lucky to see those mannequins and the green twin spots come past. I haven't seen a green twin spot that close. It was about 3 meters away. And the birds aren't shy. Surely they know people are here. I mean, they're so close. There's no way they can't sense that there are people inside of this hide. And now at the moment, there's 3 dove species which are having an altercation with one another. The red-eyed dove is busy chasing the lemon dove and the tambourine dove away from the bird seed. It's really interesting to watch. He's being territorial, obviously. So I've just finished at the bird hide, and that's pretty much the end of my day here at Dlinza. As you guys can see, there's a whole lot to offer, and you should really be paying Dlinza a visit. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and have a look at some of my other videos.